day to all of you. Today we are going to talk about the important topic, whether we should deposit funds in a bank or not. So this is quite a tricky question as well as an answer, because we know that from by being kids or an teen or to being the oldest or by being older, we are practiced and being taught to saving is good, and we mostly select the bank for savings, and that is right, we should. But for how much or for what requirements we do need to save in a bank? So this is what, as entrepreneurs, professionals, that we should know, and individuals, this is what we should know as entrepreneurs, individuals. Yes, we should deposit money in a bank, but not in excess. If you have excess funds, then what should we do? So today we are going to talk about that. We should deposit cash or funds to a bank account in order to fulfill our requirements and for an emergency scenario. So you should keep in remember that we should deposit in a bank to fulfill those requirements. But is that having extra cash in the bank would help us to increase our wealth, or would it help in latter part of our lives that we will get a bulk cash out of it? The answer is this is no. For an example, if we deposit 1,000, let's say years back, and when we come to today's world, we deposit 1,000 in a fixed deposit years back, we'll say in 1980s, and when we come to 2022, what's the value of that 1,000 rupees? And whereas if you have bought a land from the 1,000 rupee or an asset worth of, or did an investment in gold in less liquidity form, what would be the value today? So this is the truth. So we should deposit funds in the bank, but it's not wise to go on deposit in the bank that seeking interest, because inflation and the prices always by time to time changes and always goes up. So this is the world standard. Therefore, keeping cash in liquid form. So what is liquidity first? Liquidity is how quick we can get cash or make it cash. So as you know, the funds in a bank, once you go to your particular bank branch, at a minute we would be able to obtain cash. Whereas in order to take cash out of a land or an invested asset, we should stay for a particular time until it's being sold, or either until we do a mortgage and take a loan or whatever in other form. So by keeping funds in most liquid form would decrease our income and would not help in growing our wealth and our assets. Therefore, we should be mindful as entrepreneurs, especially, that to wisely manage our portfolios, which is really important, because if you know, as entrepreneurs, as current account holders, we know there won't be any interest by keeping funds on a current account. So it is wise for any entrepreneur out there to invest this or to transfer it to a savings account. So it will give you an additional benefit. Or try to make an invest. But this investment should be very reliable. So we have seen today that most people are there in saying invest in stocks, invest in bitcoins, invest in this and that, in growing trees and plantations. So as entrepreneurs, professionals, or any individual, be mindful that if you are not aware of the investment pattern or investment idea the person is proposing or any institute is proposing to you, or if you just not know the mechanism how the profit or the interest being given to you, never ever make an investment, because in rare occasions you might make a good profit out of it, but mostly you will end up in a big loss. So keep it in mind, and be always mindful when you are doing an investment to do in very secure way. For example, in Sri Lanka we know in everywhere in the world investing in lands are very profitable business, and with the time the land value increases as well as the gold as well. And there are many other precious items that we can invest in, gems, because these all commodities, especially gold, silver, these commodities change in price by time, but it increases its value throughout a long period of time. So those are good investments that where it might have a less liquidity, but it's definitely you can make it cash. So once again, when you are doing an investment, and be mindful to manage your cash or portfolio in your bank so that you might be able to make good investments and good profits rather than keeping funds in a bank which throughout the time have a less value than expected. So I hope this video would give you a knowledge in how to handle your cash flows and cash portfolios in increasing your profits as well as making better investments. So join with Ceylon Innovative Entrepreneurs Club. We'll join back with another video. See you for today.